Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Kevin Kauffman. This is my business partner, Fred Weaver. Coach Collard's behind the camera right now.
Texas fight, baby.
Yeah. You know who we are. We're Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale team, and this is shortsalepowerhour.com.
Sorry, I haven't done that in a while.
Wow. I'll tell you what, I actually have nothing else to say. Go ahead.
Okay.
I love it.
Guys, today I want to talk about a real relevant issue to the short sale market right now. For those of you that have any files with Bank of America or GMAC, you would know and understand that REO Trans or REO Trans, depending upon how you want to name it, is a company out there that a lot of these banks are now going to.
Is that like preface or preface?
It's like preface or preface, which is
REO Trans, REO Trans. I can't tell which one it is.
It's an inside joke that only people on our team would understand,
okay.
Kevin. But what you guys got to understand is that there are attempts being made by these major banks and institutions to what I'll call simplify the short sale process or to make some improvements to it at a minimum.
Yeah, there's some efforts, absolutely.
What REO Trans or REO Trans is, to give you guys a background.
Can we just pick one, REO or REO?
Which one would you like to go with? I like REO Trans.
I like REO.
Okay, well, my good friend Scott out there likes REO Trans, so that's why I like REO. Okay, so REO Trans essentially is basically like a transaction management software. That's my best description of it. It's a transaction management software used between the seller, the homeowner, okay, the real estate agent, and the bank, okay, to help facilitate the short sale transaction. You're going to enjoy this one, Kevin. You heard that I said seller, didn't you?
I heard that. You might have noticed they might have noticed the change in my facial expression there when I heard you say seller.
Yeah, so if you guys are out there getting ready to set some new files up for negotiation at Bank of America, for example, they're most likely going to funnel you into the REO Trans software program, okay? Now, what you need to know is that the seller actually is supposed to be involved in the REO Trans program. Kevin, talk to him a little bit around how much you hate that.
I'm curious, Fred, exactly how involved are they asking the seller to be?
Well, they would actually like the seller to enroll and get a username and login and password and everything. And they want the seller to go on their website and enter in their financial information, their hardship reason.
So there's two things I'm going to talk about.
Select their real estate agent, tell them their favorite color, when their birthday is, just those kind of things.
Wow. So like some really personal information?
Some really personal information.
I'm going to take this down two trails for you guys, okay? I don't like either one. First of all, the seller hired me. I'm the short sale expert to do this for them. So forget the system, you guys. Let's buck the system. Tip number one is enter the information in there for your seller. In fact, be your seller. They have given you written authorization to represent them to the fullest, and so I expect you to do that just the way we do that for our sellers.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
So let me give you a little piece on that. What that might look like is maybe when it asks for the seller's email address and name, maybe you create an email address on Yahoo or Gmail or something like that that gets forwarded to your email address, and you go in as the authorized representative of the seller and put all their information in.
Because after all, they have authorized you to represent them.
Absolutely. Guys, the biggest mistake you could make here would be to expect your seller, after it took them 4 weeks to get all of their information over to you, to go into the system. Now, I'm not mad at sellers and homeowners. That's not my point here.
We said this is a tough time for them. We're helping them navigate this process. So why would you stop helping them navigate the process now just because REO Trans wants you to do it differently?
Absolutely. You need to take the precedent and tell your sellers, hey, at Bank of America, I'm going to enter your information for you based on what you provide to me in writing. I'm going to put it all in the system and submit it because you don't want your file being held up because some unknown task has not been completed by the seller. And that's probably for an episode of Effed Up Friday sometime in the future. But we had that exact same situation and circumstance happen. A file didn't move for several weeks, and it was because the seller needed to do something on their end, and we were never alerted to it.
I'm going to back you up for a second because you said something else when you said favorite color, and I kind of made fun of that.
Yes.
You guys, I don't know if you caught that, but what Fred said is that they're trying to capture information for the seller. Correct me if I'm wrong, are they also looking for information for the buyer as well?
Yeah, they're actually looking for you to enter information for the buyer, the seller, the agent. And I'm not talking like just their name and phone number. They want the buyer's social security number, right? Their current property address, their income, their favorite color, their dog's name, grandma, mother's maiden name.
Maximus,
right. Yeah. So do you guys hear that? Now, maybe you you just picked up on it with all the information we just shared, or maybe you were in the room where I was this week when I learned this and kind of first discovered what REO Trans is about. A lot of us think of REO Trans as like this great servicing platform for transactions, when it's really like a data information system. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but what REO Trans is doing is capturing people's information, because you understand it's like chopped up and sold to other companies in the future.
Wait. So B of A has paid for this software from REO Trans. They're making us use it. They want us to put all this information in, and then you're telling me they're going to go and sell that information.
Yeah, REO Trans is going to take that information.
How convenient.
Would it be good information for them to know that, hey, Fred Weaver sells this type of houses, therefore he sells them at this price point, makes this kind of commission?
Absolutely.
And maybe this is the company that should market to Fred Weaver?
Sure.
And might they also know at what neighborhood you're selling in, since they've got all that information for your buyers or sellers, to know that that's who lives there and that demographic, and that's the company that should be...
Some smart son of a guns.
Did you guys catch that? Like
I did.
That's enormous. Coach Collard caught it, and he wasn't even in the room.
Okay.
Like,
so, guys,
huge.
Here's the deal. We're going to actually continue on and talk about REO Trans more tomorrow. I want to go a little deeper on this conversation.
Yeah.
And I want to actually tell you some strengths and good things around around REO Trans. But for now, we're going to cut it short today and just want to expose that little truth.
I think we're over 6 minutes.
Well, hey, I mean, it's short enough.
Yeah, short enough.
Let's end them like we always do. Kev, why don't you lead us in?
All right, 1, 2, 3. Short sale power hour. Short sale power hour. Crush it.